Hi, my name is Adam Rascon, and today I'm going to be taking you through my 5-day meal plan. It's going to be a fully decolonized meal plan with a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then one snack. I had a lot of fun making this. From my research, I'm pretty sure all of my meals are fully decolonized, but if I overlooked any ingredients that may have been post colonization, please let me know so I can be more knowledgeable on that. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so all of my meals are going to be going from left to right. So I'm going to have my breakfast first, and then we'll have my lunch, and then my snack, and then my dinner. Okay, so for my first day, I'm going to be starting with kanuchi. This is going to be this one right here. Kanuchi is a Cherokee dish, and basically what it's going to be is it's hickory nuts, and then it's the nuts are like put in water and sort of left to soak there, uh, and then cooked into sort of like a pudding type consistency. And then for my lunch, I will be having a Three Sisters salad. So this is pretty simple. This is going to be a salad made out of the traditional Three Sisters crop trio. So the Three Sisters were really a really important, I guess, branch of crops in North America and as well as South America and Mexico. Uh, Pre-colonization. So basically, they would grow beans, squash, and corn together, and those three sort of complement each other when they're being grown. So it's just me a salad made out of those, and that'll be my lunch. Okay, moving on to my snack for my first day. I will be having. Sorry, I'll be having. I believe it's pronounced wojapi. It's a Lakota dish. It's like a berry sauce. So I'll be dipping probably crackers because I believe there were forms of crackers that were around pre-colonization, or some bread or something in that. And then for my dinner, I will be having a bison stew. So that's going to be bison meat, and then potatoes, carrots, and herbs is what I'll be putting in that, and maybe some beans too. Okay, move on to day two. Oh, there we go. Okay, so on my second day, I'm going to start with a wild rice porridge. So this is an Ojibwe dish, which is a Native American group near the Great Lakes region. So basically, it's a breakfast dish. It's pretty similar to oatmeal. Um, it's just a really just like oatmeal. It's a pretty healthy dish all around, packed with fiber. So I'm going to be starting my day with that. Uh, and yeah, also important to note with that, it's going to be made mainly of wild rice, which is another important crop that was a staple in a lot of Native American communities. Okay, and then for my lunch, I'm going to be having some venison jerky. So it's going to be venison made into a jerky, sort of just like our beef jerky that we have today. And then I'm going to be moving on to my snack, which will just be um, I'll be having sunflower seeds. I only got a picture of the sunflower seeds here, but I'll probably also have some dried fruits and nuts with those sunflower seeds. Okay, and then moving on to my dinner, going to be having some wild salmon. So of course it's going to be a pretty good dinner right there. And then move on to day three. Okay, so day three, I'm going to be starting with some acorn flour pancakes. And yes, they did have pancakes in a lot of Native American communities pre-colonization. Actually, the Pilgrims were introduced to a form of pancakes. I believe it was an acorn pancake um, by the Native American communities there. Okay, and then moving on to my lunch, I'll be having. So this is gonna be a wild rice and vegetable soup. So once again, we're gonna be utilizing wild rice here, and then just some vegetables in there. We'll make a soup out of that. And then just moving on to a kind of a simpler snack, just some fresh berries, and then I might have some nuts with that too. And then finally for dinner, I decided to go with a roasted rabbit. And then I'm also probably gonna put some root vegetables and maybe some herbs on top of that, and looking forward to seeing how that tastes. And then I'll move on to day 4. So for day 4, I'm gonna be starting with cornmeal mush. A lot of people haven't heard about this, but cornmeal mush is a traditional dish in a lot of Native American communities. It's similar to if you've had polenta before, and this is just like a really hearty morning dish, like the one I spoke about earlier, similar to oatmeal. So it's going to be high in carbs, complex carbs, and then a lot of fiber in that too. And then for lunch, I'll be having some catfish, which is actually one of my favorite meats. So that'll be good. And then for snack, I'll be having some dried berries, and then I'll probably have some nuts with the dried berries too. And then finally, I'll have some salmon with wild rice. So once again, we had salmon earlier, but we'll be having some salmon, and this time we'll be putting it with some wild rice. Once again, just another big staple of a lot of Native American diets, pre and post colonization. Okay, then finally the 5th day, I'm going to start my morning off with some quinoa porridge. So this one's actually not really in the scope of. I don't believe this was eaten in North America pre-colonization. I believe this was a South American dish pre-colonization. I think it was the Andean people. So a little off topic from what we've been talking about most of the semester, but of course still a pre-colonization dish. This is just going to be really similar to just like a standard oatmeal type thing. So looking forward to that. And then for my lunch, I'll be having pemmican, I believe it's called. And this is a pretty traditional Native American food that's eaten pretty widely. So it's basically dried meat, and then you mix it with some like berries, and it can store for a long time. So I know actually a lot of people use this, or they'll eat this when they're going on hikes or trails or something where they have to be out for a while because it stores really well. So I'll be having some of that. And then for my snack, I'll be having some roasted pumpkin seeds. These are a good nutritious meal right here. And then for dinner, I'm going to have a wild rice and venison casserole. So we had some venison. We had the venison jerky earlier, but now we're just going to have standard venison. And then some wild rice once again, because another just huge staple food pre-colonization. So that's going to be my entire 5-day meal plan. I hope you all enjoyed watching this, maybe learned something. Let me know if any of these ingredients, if I overlooked something and there was an ingredient in there that was not pre-colonization, because I would like to know and be more informed about that. Thank you for watching.